As you hear these words, something deep inside begins to awaken. Because of course, you already know this, don't you? The feeling of possibility, that spark of excitement, the way a simple thought can open a doorway. And once the door is open, things begin to shift, don't they? It's fascinating, isn't it? The way hope can grow into desire, how desire ignites action, and action transforms reality. As you imagine that now, you can begin to sense that feeling, that moment when you realize you are allowed. You're free to dream, free to wish, free to admire all the beauty in your life. And most of all, free to create. Because creating is what you do, isn't it? It's what you've always done. What you've always been capable of, even in moments when you forgot. And as you begin to notice, as you allow this thought to take root in the deepest part of you, you start to see something incredible, possibility. It isn't something that happens to you. It's something you step into. Like stepping through a doorway into a room filled with light. A room where all things you truly want are waiting for you. And the more you move forward, the clearer it becomes. The past, that was just a stepping stone. The old beliefs that held you back, just echoes dissolving in the distance. And isn't it interesting how, the moment you decide, really decide, that you'll no longer accept loss, something powerful shifts. You raise your expectations. You begin to see what's truly possible. You step forward and life responds. Because life, after all, is a mirror, a magic mirror. And whatever you send out, well, you've seen it, haven't you? The way your thoughts shape the world. The way your energy draws in exactly what you need. And that's right, isn't it? That realization spreading through you now. The knowing. The what you put out, you get back. Your creativity, your determination, your passion. These are forces of nature. And the moment you truly step into them, life meets you there. And as you think about that, as you feel that, you might just begin to wonder, what happens next? Because now you know. Now something inside you has clicked into place. The only thing left to do is step forward, isn't it? And notice how at every step, your world begins to shift, just the way you always hoped it would. Isn't it fascinating how the mind, your mind, already knows, more than it even realizes, that somewhere deep inside, you've always understood that life, it isn't something that happens to you. No, life responds. Like mirrors, life reflects. And as you begin to recognize this, as you begin to feel it now, something shifts. Because once you see the reflection, you know all it takes is a change in the source. And you, yes, you are the source. The source of your dreams, your desires, your possibilities. And you know, don't you, that hope is the beginning. The first whisper of change. Like a tiny ember glowing, waiting for a breath. A spark, a moment of ignition. And as that ember grows, as the desire begins to burn brighter, it creates movement, action, momentum. And once you step into that momentum, nothing stays the same, does it? Because hope, it isn't passive, it's powerful. It's alive. And as you allow yourself to step fully in, you'll notice how it pulls you forward, lifting your expectations, raising your standards, opening doors where once there were only walls. And isn't it an interesting thing? How what once seemed like an obstacle now reveals itself as just a step, a necessary step on the path to everything you truly desire. And when you see that, really see it, something inside begins to shift, doesn't it? The old limitations, the doubts, the reasons why not, they begin to blur, to dissolve, like mist in the morning sun. And in their place, clarity, strength. That deep knowing that you're more powerful than you were ever told. That you're allowed to hope, allowed to dream, allowed to create, to shape, to become. Because isn't it true that life is a magic mirror? And what you send out, what you radiate, what you believe, returns to you in ways both expected and unexpected. And now you truly understand this, something remarkable happens. Because the very moment you truly decide to step into your power, life meets you here. And as you feel that now, as you sense that reality shifting, turning, aligning in your favour, you realise something even more profound. You were never truly stuck. That every limit was just an illusion, a mirage dissolving as you move toward it. Because as you move, as you act, as you step boldly into what's yours, the world shifts to meet you. And isn't that the most wonderful thing? To realise deep inside that you have the power to create, to attract, to transform, to take the raw material of your desires and shape them into reality with your energy, your focus, your determination. And as you feel that energy building now, as you sense that shift happening at every level of your being, one question remains. What happens next? Because now you know. Now you feel it deep inside. The only thing left to do is to step forward and watch as the world reshapes itself around you.